Hello fellow plant enthusiasts. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can tell when your cane begonias have started to root via soil propagation, even before you see them starting to grow and send up offshoots, etc. But before I do, please make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay privy on all my upcoming videos. Now, I want to show you guys something before I talk about this. I've been on a wall planter macrame making spree, and I made a bunch, and I even made these a couple, well, one yesterday, two today, and my hands are sore when you constantly tie knots, so it's not something you can do really full time. But this cording that I got from Hobby Lobby can actually be heat fused together. So to make two colors like this, I actually just heat fused a piece and put it on the back versus tying a knot. So this way it's a lower profile on the back, so it stays more flush against the wall. And what I like about this is I had enough cording that I thought it hangs down and looks kind of cool when it's on the wall. And using this color scheme, it kind of, reminds me of the original Bondi blue color G3 iMac. So essentially I call this my tribute edition, tribute to the original iMac. And then I made this one this morning. I didn't have enough cording to do an extension, and you can see the asymmetry between the colors versus here I had gray on one side, blue on the other. And then I thought of doing the gray on the inside versus here I put the turquoise on the, or teal on the outside. But because this reminds me of the original Bondi blue iMacs, I'll just call that Bondi blue. Then I had this cording that I bought. For some reason, this was the only one. It looked open, but it was $1 less, and that was the sticker price. But it's a thicker cording, but it looked pretty good, and I had just a little bit to make an extension, but those can always be trimmed if someone doesn't like that. So anyway, with that, let me show you what you can do about identifying when your cane begonias have actually started to root. When I planted these, and I took like a little crate thing that had chocolate in it, using a grocery bag I was able to make a makeshift watering tray. You can tape up the extras just to keep it tidy, and it works great. So anyway, I filled this up with soil and I drenched these, and I had these stuck in at an angle. But this one, a couple days ago, I saw that it started to perk up. And today I noticed this one started to perk up, and you can see fresh growth. So this is the clear indication that it started to root, but the fact that it started to perk up before you see the growth is a good way to know when it has finally started to root. This one has not yet perked up any, so I'm hesitant about selling this one if I want to, or giving it away until I know for sure. But these two, no, they're standing up. And eventually they'll start sending new offshoots and growing, but I would feel fine giving these away or selling them or whatever I want to do with them. So that's all there is to knowing when your cane begonias have started to root when soil propagating, as opposed to water propagating, where it's so easy just to see the roots forming in the clear container you put your water in, or if they're not a clear container, pulling it out. I hope you found this video informative and so you know if you're trying to root them, when it's time to give them as gifts or to sell them if you're wanting to grow them to sell, before you have to wait for them to start growing profusely and then outgrowing the pod, because these can grow pretty fast. Thanks for watching and happy planting.